Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Sunday, January 26th, around 10 p.m. Mountain Time 2025. Thousands in Ireland still without power after Storm Eoin, as more wild weather wallops the UK and France. You could see some of the wind damage there. And the ice cover on Lake Erie doubles in just 2 days. Holy macaroni. Keep calm. It's boom time. Well, the good news is precipitation is beginning to fall in Southern California. That means these fires are going to be quelched. The bad news is mud and debris slides moving downslope, which is happening now. Most of the fires are well contained. Palisades at 90%. Eaton at 98%, the Hughes fire at 95%. Most of the fires are out. The only one remaining that's significant is the border fire, but maybe some of this precipitation will help. The bad news are the debris flows in these populated regions. Heavy rain, mud, and debris flows prompt road closures in Southern California, including Topanga Canyon, now closed due to storm-triggered debris flows. And the rain will continue to fall over the next few days, and, well, the debris flows will only get worse. Currently, several roads are closed in Southern California from the Palisades fire. We will link you below to those road closures, including Interstate 10, State Route 27, State Route 1, Interstate 5, as well as many others. So check the link below if this is what affects you. Now, the deep freeze we've been experiencing for over a week, Lake Erie ice doubles in just 2 days, and it is absolutely spectacular. Take a look at this. January 20th, most of the lake is unfrozen. Boom! By the 22nd, it's almost entirely frozen, just like the good old days. Well, the reality is that the annual maximum ice cover on Lake Erie is pretty consistently variable. Every 5 or 10 years, there is a low ice year, and they're claiming this is evidence of global boiling. The only problem is now we're back to 1980 levels with almost 100% ice cover coming soon. Well, yeah, it's happening right now. Take a look at that. And more good news for the U.S. The entire month of January, well below normal for almost all 48 states. The only states above normal were portions of Maine and the West. That's about it. Everything else is well below normal, which is why the Great Lakes region is now experiencing, well, normal winter conditions. And here is the full forecast. Heavy rain and snow to the southwest U.S. and Alaska with lake effect snow downwind of the Great Lakes. A storm continues to produce rain and high elevation snow over parts of central and southern California through Monday afternoon. This system is also bringing elevated fire weather conditions over parts of the southwest as well. The good news is there is moisture associated with it. Lake effect snow is expected downwind from the Great Lakes, especially Lake Ontario. A significant winter storm and atmospheric river continue to impact Alaska as we're waiting for some severe weather to develop early in the week in the south. Let's take a quick look at the GFS model and move some of these weather predictions through. Here is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's when that system's going to be developing that we're a little worried about here for severe weather in the south here. Wednesday into Thursday, a major system will explode with competing winds. Cold air and hot, moist air meet, and it becomes boom time for several days. Through the second half of the week, we're going to have a severe weather threat throughout the south and a developing winter storm on the north here that may affect the northeast in a significant way. Following that, another storm is going to wreak havoc across the U.S. for the first week of February. Holy macaroni, things are about to spice up. Let's take a look at the total snowfall for the next few days. Here is Monday into Tuesday, Tuesday into Wednesday, and Wednesday into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of next week. There you can see all of the outcomes from the storms, and then the models get a little hazy there. Good news, snow all the way down the Sierras and Cascades, as well as the Rockies and the Four Corners region. We are quite dry, and we need this precipitation. Speaking of precipitation, let's take a look at the total accumulated precipitation down there in Southern Cali over the next few days. So here we'll just walk it through here Monday into Tuesday. That's going to be more debris slides and great help with the border fire. So good news in Southern California. Now thousands in Ireland still without power after Cat 3 storm Eoin smash the region as more wild weather wallops the UK and France. Here we can see workers clearing fallen trees in Grove Park. And we can move through maybe some of these pictures, see if any of them are significant. Major damage there to an old industrial complex. Trees down over the roads and uprooted. Well, and some structures that are not that strong, which appears to be a greenhouse here, completely destroyed. Ireland called in help from England and France as repair crews work to restore power to hundreds of thousands of people after the most disruptive storm in years occurred. Even as the cleanup continued, more wet and windy weather hit the UK, Ireland, and France on Sunday. More than 1 million people in Ireland, Northern Ireland, and Scotland were left without electricity after Storm Eoin, or Eoin, roared through on Friday. In Ireland, which suffered the heaviest damage, the wind snapped telephone poles, ripped apart a Dublin ice rink, and even toppled a giant wind turbine. A wind gust of 114 miles per hour was recorded on the West Coast, breaking the all-time record set back in 1945. Seismic update. Quite a few quakes of note, including a 4.2 just outside of Banff, Canada. If you don't know about Banff, it is a town outside of Edmonton in Alberta that hosts an amazing mountain film festival annually, the Banff Mountain Film Fest, and it's just a gorgeous place all around. 5.6 in Unalaska, one of the bigger quakes today. 5.3 in Kamchatka in Russia, and an uptick in the entire West Coast on the Ring of Fire there. Things are appearing to get spicy. Worldwide volcano news for Sunday, the 26th of January. Conleon volcano, 9,000-foot blast, is the first to lead off the list. Santiaguito to 13,000 feet. Ibu to 8,000. Good news. Kilauea's sixth phase of the eruption has paused after 13 hours. Semeru, who knew, now you do, 15,000-foot blast there. Marapi to 12,000. Popo to 19,000. Liuatobi puffing and passing today to 7,000 feet. Nevado de Ruiz, 20,000-foot blast. Santiaguito to 14. Ibu to 8. Conleon to 9. Merapi on the list, 12,000-foot puff. Semeru to 15. Nevado de Ruiz on the list. Sangay to 23,000 foot. That is quite significant. Sakurajima, 8,000-foot puff. Today, wrapping up the list of worldwide volcano news. Space weather, a quick look at the sun. The latest imagery shows a solar minimum blank sun. And we are at solar max. Very rare occurrence with it being this blank at solar max. What's going on? Well, no flaring, no activity. 3-day geomagnetic forecast is all quiet. And the bad news is a gigantic coronal hole will face directly Earth in about 3 days, and then couple with us later this week. This could be a large seismic event coming for the end of the week, through the weekend, and early next week. Massive coronal hole there. And if you have been in the market for a portable power station for grid down scenarios like some of the weather we've seen in the southeast, and maybe more weather that's coming this winter, consider Opes. We've partnered with this company. They are leading the field of portable power stations. with some of the highest quality units and the lowest prices on the market. They are now holding a sale through February with deep discounts on all their models, even entire home-saving units like the ones here, the Titan 5 portable power station, or the stackable Mega 3 power station that can power your own home. Many of the products come with free gifts, and the newest, the Exodus 1200, is the smallest portable power station you can get at the lowest price. Just released a week ago, half off the $700 price tag there, $350. Add our coupon code, get another 5% off. Support your preparedness and support the channel at the same time. It's that simple. Check out Opez, all of the products. They have any portable power station you may be looking for, every size and scale for everything in your budget. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please share the video. We're shadow banned and we need your help to grow. A good way to do that is hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. And subscribe to the channel. Most people watching are unsubscribed, and it really helps our channel grow if you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. We post every single night. We've been doing it for a decade, and we have no plans on stopping. We love you. Be safe, and that is a boom.